This is the Totally Wicked Audio Hot Saké Overdrive Distortion pedal. Yep, it does both. Let's see how it sounds in the mix. Welcome back, folks. You're listening to the Totally Wicked Audio Hot Saké Overdrive / Distortion pedal. Let's take a look. Here's the pedal up close. Now this runs on 9-volt DC as well, and I'll be running this off my power supply today. Now we have a tone control, a mids control, a drive, and a level. So you can shape your sound in a number of different ways. The drive control will do anything from basically a nice smooth overdrive all the way through to a ripping distortion, and we'll get into that in the video. Now this LB control or switch here, with it in the up position, you're increasing the low end boost, so you'll notice that it's a massive push of sound. Being that it's a full range overdrive as well, this will offer a lot more top end than your conventional tube screamer, for example, but it will also do that amount of gain with the drive down, so that's pretty cool. We can also scoop and add mids over here as well, and I'll show you that in the video. One of the biggest differences between this and say a tube screamer or a Maxon OD808 is while it can do that kind of gain structure if you so choose, it will allow more tops and more lows to come through your signal, making it a full frequency overdrive / distortion. And the further you turn up the drive, it will kind of borderline overdrive, then get into distortion territory. And if you want to crank it right up, it almost sounds like a fuzz pedal, kind of like a smooth fuzz pedal, but we'll get to that in the video. A massive thanks to the guys at Godlike and Totally Wicked Audio for sending this out. I really appreciate it. If you want to find out more about it, links will be in the description below. Let's get into it. Let's kick it off today. I'm plugged into my Marshall DSL 40CR amplifier on the clean channel. It's a great pedal platform amplifier. I'm playing my Tokai Love Rock electric guitar, which is made in Japan. This is the bridge pickup on the clean tone of the amp. Pedal on with the low boost switch currently off. And I've also got the drive at 12 o'clock. Take a listen to this. This is killer. Sounds great already. Now if we turn the volume control down, this pedal cleans up better than most. Have a listen to this. And back up. Cool. Let's try the pedal for more of a clean boost sort of setup. I've got the drive all the way down and the level cranked. The tone controls exactly where they were before. Over to neck pickup now. Here we go. This is with the pedal currently off. Pedal on. That was with the volume down, just on that last part. Back up. over to some chord stuff. And now with the gain on the pedal up at about 1 o'clock, and I'm going to also show you in just a moment how the low boost changes the tone. So this is with the low boost currently off, bridge. Man, it adds so much just low punch in the mix. It's maybe a little much for this particular guitar, but I thought I'd show you how it sounded, at least with this one. And now we'll go over to a Tele. Let's do it. Let's see how the low boost switch now works with my 52 reissue Telecaster loaded with a set of Joe Barton and Danny Gatton pickups. I'm going to start on both pickups. Here we go. Low boost on. And back off. It's an interesting sort of sound, that low boost. I can see it working on an amp that might not have a lot of bass or a lot of warmth or something like that. But for my kind of sound, it's almost a little too in your face. You can get a really great bridge pickup sound, I'm tipping, with that low boost switch. So let's give that a shot. I've actually just turned the gain up back to about 12 o'clock. And with the low boost on. Man, that really kicks that low end frequency in. It's insane. This is with the tone control all the way to the left. It's a great tone, man. At about 9 o'clock, you're going to see how bright it's going to get really, really quickly here. If you're a neck pickup player, you'll get a kick out of that. Woo! Tone up at about 1 o'clock. Yeah. And lastly, even with the low boost enabled, I'll show you the mids control. You can really get some varied sounds out of this. I left it where I liked it for the majority of the video, and now it's all the way to the left. Here we go. Yeah. About 11 o'clock. Woo! And all the way to the right. So there you have it, that's the Totally Wycked Audio Hot Saké overdrive / distortion pedal. So what do I think about this thing overall? It's got a lot of tonal variation within it. No questions about it. For my money though, I actually liked it with the low boost switch off with my particular rig, guitar amp, all that kind of stuff. Now depending on your guitar, what amp you play, and the kind of sound you like, having it in the up position is also a lot of fun, especially on the bridge pickup. It really just sort of fattens it out and you feel a lot more of that low end oomph coming out of the speaker, no doubt about it, so that's pretty cool. In terms of the tone control, I had it at 9 o'clock or less, so most of the way off. Anywhere else, it was just a little bit too bright for my particular sort of taste. That's another subjective thing as well. But it's also extremely sensitive as well. So if you have it all the way off, or if you just have it at 9 o'clock, the settings in between there, you'll actually notice a difference. It's not like you got to just make it a huge sweep on the tone control to make it do anything. It's a very, very sensitive sort of tone control in that regard. The mid sweep is also really cool. I enjoyed using the low boost switch up and adjusting the mids control further to the right of the pot in that last section than I did just with it all the way to the left. So you can definitely get some really great tones out of this thing. For my money though, how I had it set up for the majority of the video is the kind of sound that worked best for my kind of tone. One of the things I really enjoyed with this particular pedal for what I like is running it like this with the level up and the drive down. Running it as a clean boost is really, really cool. So for those who are unfamiliar with a lot of pedals and you're wondering how this might stack up to say a Maxon Overdrive OD808 or a Tube Screamer or anything like that, they're kind of similar in some ways, but different in others. So the main thing you get with the Hot Saké, say over the Maxon OD808, is the fact it doesn't shave off the high end, so you're getting the full top end frequency. Overdrive pedals like the Tube Screamer and the Maxon OD808 tend to sort of shape down the EQ right towards the high end, so it really just rolls it off, so you don't get that high end. It has a mid bump as well. This will give you the full frequency range of the guitar with a little bit of extra, thanks to this low boost switch right here. Really fattens things out. A massive thanks to the guys at Godlike and Totally Wicked Audio for sending this out. I really appreciate it. If you want to find out more about it, all links will be in the description below. Thanks again. Catch you soon. See ya.